done with this.
I can't do it. My dad told me not to do it.
It shouldn't hurt to be a child. A report of child abuse is made every 15 minutes in Arizona and every 10 seconds in this country. More than 5 children die every day as a result of child abuse.
No, Mommy, please.
80% of the victims are under age 4. The perpetrators?
Parents. In nearly 90% of all child abuse and neglect cases.
My parents got involved in things they probably shouldn't have, or that they shouldn't have, not probably. And then they got in trouble for it, and all 3 of us had to pay.
It was the worst day of my life. And, you know, the police that came in, of course, you know, I was on the floor on my knees and I was handcuffed with my hands behind me, and Isaac came and kissed me on the forehead goodbye.
Our apartment was raided, and I was taken by CPS, and I was taken to the crisis nursery that night.
At 8 years old, you know, he didn't understand that we were drug addicts. He thought that he was taken away because a week prior to that, he had broken a window.
Every day in Arizona, 95 cases of suspected abuse and neglect are investigated, with more than 20 children removed from their homes, joining the more than 10,500 children already in an overwhelmed foster care system.
We were told that we could call him at this place that he was at, this crisis nursery that we had never even heard of.
For 35 years, the crisis nursery has nurtured the hearts and dreams of children like Isaac, caught up in a vicious cycle of child abuse and neglect.
The 3 or 4 months I spent at the crisis nursery, I couldn't have asked for better care. I was able to write letters with my mom, which actually I still have all of them. Dear Isaac, I found another picture that you don't have yet. I wonder if you know how much I love you and miss you bunches. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Love, Mom. I remember this one. She just framed the entire thing with hearts. That's this one. My dad put a Bible quote on here. It's John 16:22. It says, "Now you're sad, but I will see you again, and your heart will be filled with goodness that no one can take."
The Crisis Nursery is the Valley's longest-serving shelter. It has provided a safe haven for more than 18,000 children through child-centered and family-focused programs. The Crisis Nursery creates new beginnings by helping children reach their full potential.
Fish. Can you say fish? Yeah, do you like this
While
one?
empowering
Look.
their parents with the skills, tools, and resources needed to provide a safe and nurturing home.
If we can help their parents strengthen their parenting skills, their appreciation of their kids, and successfully and safely reunify, you know, we've broken that cycle of child abuse and neglect, which is our mission.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Claudia.
It's been a tap dance as far as how we can keep our doors open, provide the quality of services that we're committed to providing and that these families and kids so desperately need.
With the economic struggles, the Crisis Nursery shut down one of its 3 shelters and cut in half the number of children able to stay overnight during family emergencies. The need for foster home placements has increased, but the number of foster families in the community has decreased. However, through passion, determination, and creativity from volunteers and staff, up to 10 children in crisis are able to stay at the shelter during the day. Office staff now replace these Head Start classrooms built originally for preschool kids. Fortunately, through a federal grant, the Crisis Nursery expanded its early Head Start program for 1 to 3-year-olds. It's called FACES, Families and Children Experiencing Success for Infants and Toddlers.
Sometimes we feel like we're cutting them off at the knees. We've given them a great early Head Start, but we're not helping them finish the journey.
FACES teaches toddlers development, self-care skills, independence, socialization, and education, and provides nourishing meals. As part of FACES, the Crisis Nursery makes weekly house calls to ensure healthy relationships between parent and child.
We do a lot of activities, floor time activities. We talk about how their child is developing. We talk about how they're doing with parenting, resources they need. I'm really just kind of an ear to listen to them.
But now I notice that I tell them something and I play with them more, and I seem that they're more happy because I play with them. Little things make a change. Crisis Nursery have helped me be a better mom.
As a young boy who spent his 8th birthday at the Crisis Nursery, Isaac Davis knows he wouldn't be where he is today if it wasn't for the Crisis Nursery.
I'm a full-time student at ASU. I am majoring in biochemistry, minoring in philosophy, and then I work part-time on the weekends at a Safeway Pharmacy as a certified pharmacy technician.
At age 21, Isaac is on a full-ride scholarship. He wants to be a doctor.
He's choosing to go into the medical field, and he tries to make it very clear to people he's not doing it for the money, but he really wants to help people.
Isaac and his parents have always been close, even when he was taken away.
He's in college, and I still walk him out to his car every day.
Got stuck. One more time.
In his spare time, Isaac gives back by volunteering at the Crisis Nursery.
When I go to the Crisis Nursery and I help out those kids, I see a little bit of me. I see the kids who are scared, the kids who are angry, and then I see some of the kids who some of the kids truly are happy. My dad has kind of taught me to appreciate the nursery, and my mom has as well. They both have reminded me on a regular basis. I mean, this is where you came from. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be where you're at today.
Working miracles, one family at a time.